Today we're going to do 10 minutes of Qigong, address a couple of moves in silk reeling, and save some of the silk reeling practice time to work on the 1 year 48 form. So for 2 to 3 classes, we have been working out section 5, 6, 7, 8. And today I'd like to start working on individual, to review individual postures in section 4. Okay. So section 4 has six postures. So for the next 6 weeks, we will work on section 4, one of the postures, more of the section 4, and then continue on and repeat and practice 5, 6, 7, 8 together. Okay. Okay. Check your alignment. The legs heavy, the joints relax, arms relax. Good. And do a energy shower. Breathe in, relax, relax, let it go. Guide the energy down and flush it out the bottom of your feet. Do 6 total. So we already did 1. Let's do 5 on my own. Breathe in, relax. Let the descending chi cleanse your organs. And now slowly breathe out and flush out the old energy. And relax. At this time, my hands feel grounded, my body relaxed. And check your alignment. Make sure the quad and the knees are bent so that then the energy can travel down your legs. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, flush. 3 more on your own. And now, breathe in, relax. Breathe out, flush. 2 more. Look inward. If you feel comfortable with the energy descending on its own, then you can actually use your hand to just follow the energy. And this is one step closer to no hands when you use the intention to drive the energies. Good, good. Okay, now start collecting energy to the upper dantian. Relax. And store in the middle dantian. Relax. Upper dantian. Relax. Let the energy settle. Breathe out. Middle dantian. Relax. Upper dantian. Relax. And breathe out. And store in the middle dantian. Okay, now start storing energy in the middle dantian, making sure your right gate is closed. Breathe in, hover over the middle dantian, let the energy settle. And now breathe out and relax. Breathe in. You see me sit a little bit and relax and let the energy come in the middle dantian and settle. And breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And in. And out. Make sure you have closed the middle, the light gate in the back. Okay, how many people feel the light gate area warm? Does it work for you? Good, good, yeah. Okay, now we're going to take that energy and span it through the whole body. Make sure the legs, the quad, and the knees are bent, the whole body relaxed. Connect the energy to the middle dantian. Breathe in, expand, outward and upward. Fill the whole body with energy. I can feel the center of the palm warm already. The upper dantian warm. Relax. Enjoy the energy. Nurture the organs. And now breathe out and bring the energy back to the middle dantian. So this energy drill is called open the sky. Bring the energy from the dantian, middle dantian throughout the whole body. Upper dantian, 2 palms and 2 feet. Relax, relax, let it go, let it go. It's good. The longer you relax, the more it will nurture. Give it time to settle and return the energy back to the lower down, the middle dantian. Okay. 2 more on your own. Breathe in, expand, fill the whole body with energy. When you return, I see some people drop off like that. See, once I drop off, the elbow too close to the body and the shoulders start to tense. Just, you see, I relax and let the hand naturally drop. That's it. If I let the hand naturally drop more towards the front of the body, I don't have this tension anymore, right? I drop, I have the tension. Drop. Just let it drop. Yes, that's it. Good. And return the energy to the middle dantian. Close the earth. Open the sky, spread the energy. Breathe in. Relax. Give it more time. When you relax is when the energy works its way through the 4 extremities and the head. And relax. You can see the muscles on the arm relax and guide the energy back to the middle dantian. If you turn over the hand, it's all red. You have sent energy to the palm. If you take off your shoes and you look at your feet, it should be red too. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the red face red. I don't encourage taking off the shoes yet. Because then you have other things you have to do. And you have to pick the shoes with them. And breathe out. So a series of open, breathe in, open the sky, spread the energy, feel it fills the whole body, and relax, and breathe out. Okay. So most of the time when you do this, the energy, you can feel the sensation of energy strongest in the front. You want to pass the energy to the back, it's very easy. I breathe in, I straighten my arm, and then press to this side, press. And I push to the side, and I sit. I actually feel the energy traverse through the back. Can you feel it? You have control on the energy, how it travels. And now relax, relax, relax. And then return back to the dantian. One more. Breathe in. Move the hands to the side. Sit and push out. Push. And now let go. You feel your back very warm. You've done it. Relax, relax. Close the earth. Return energy back to the middle dantian. Okay, let's settle the energy. 2 minutes. Embrace the dantian stand. And let the energy settle. Check your posture. 2. Sun in Chinese. Check your posture. Check your alignment. 调身. 调身. 调心. That means adjust your mind. Let the mind go. Good. Now focus on your energy, your breathing. Relax the breathing. And let the energy settle. Now you have reached the 3 stages of standing meditation. Tongue to the upper palate, whole body relax. One more minute. Slowly open your eyes. Connect energy to the upper dantian. Hover over that a little bit, let the energy settle. Then slowly drop your arms as you exhale. Breathe out and restore the energy to the middle dantian. And relax. Breathe in. Capture the energy. Bring the energy lower to the middle dantian. Breathe out and store. Capture and store. Let's wind down on the Qigong exercise. Rub the hands together. Feel the energy travel from middle dantian to your head. And now you can use that to nurture your eyes. You don't have to touch your eyes. Massage your sinus. Wash the hair and the face. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Close your pores. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. Massage the kidney. Smooth out any residual energy. Okay. How do you feel? Good. Good. Whole body warmed up. Okay. Let's do a quickly on silk reeling and then jump to several areas that I like to cover today. Let's do the neck rotation and shoulder, and then we work on the waist turn. Okay. Neck rotation. Relax. Check the alignment. Turn. Breathe in. As the head in its upright position, try to stretch the spine upwards and the tailbone down. So the whole body relax vertically as you breathe in. Good. And now turn the other side. As the head starts to dip, breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. For those who have been doing this for a while, keep your intention in your dantian and change weight slightly as the head goes on that side. So right now my head is on the left, my weight on the left settles, relax. And breathe out, my weight change to the right, settle. And breathe in, 6 repetitions. 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. Keep your intention in your dantian, the rest of the body relax. Focus on your breathing. When you're done, capture and store the energy. 3 times. Turn a little bit left and right to mix the new energy with the existing energy in your body. Okay. We're gonna do a shoulder rotation next. Both stand. Relax the quad. Make your knees in line with the toes. Push up. Relax. Let go. And push up with the legs. Turn the waist. Forward, up, and release. Push forward. Close chest. Roll forward. Roll up. And let go. Push forward with the back leg. Close the chest. Raise the shoulder and let go. And relax. One more. Another one. Good. And now push back, roll back, up, and let go. I fold my chest as I push forward. Push back, roll up, and let go as you push forward. Roll back, roll up. Good. Keep the waist level and the quad relaxed. 3, 4. Let the elbows go. Let the shoulders do the work. 5. Good job. 6. Relax. The other foot, right foot forward, roll back. And push forward. Close the chest, open, stretch as you roll backwards. Push forward, close chest, roll up, let go as you push backwards and settle. Take your time. If you feel your breathing short, slow down. 5, 6. Good. Push back, roll back, up, and push forward, and let go. So I also incorporate opening and closing of the chest in this exercise. It will save us a little bit of time. Roll back, open chest, up, and let go. Push forward, push back, roll back, up. Excellent. Good work. I see all of you relaxed and working your quad. 4. Take your time. Use your own breathing rhythm. One more. Good job. And done. So because you've been doing the exercise and sometimes you're tense, we rely on the 3 capture and store exercises to readjust the body, relax. If you don't feel the body relax enough, that means you need to do one more. Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna do the hand maneuver. Yeah. Okay. So first work on the legs, push and turn. Push with the left and turn right. Good. Turn until you feel the other leg solid. Yeah, good. Breathe in, breathe out. So I'm not turning the hip, I'm turning the waist. So let the hip stay, bounce. Okay, the knees align with the toes. Okay, hands on the waist so you can have a sensation of the hip not turning, but the waist turn. Okay, the waist turn is the top part. Yes, that's good. Okay, center, push off on the right and breathe out. Push off on the leg and turn. Good. And turn back, push on the left, center. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Once you're comfortable with the hip turning, so if you look at the camera, your image, and you see the knees turning like this, that means you have used the hip. Normally, in all exercises, it's good to move some part of the body. In this exercise, we actually try to train the quad and the legs. So you see how I relax the joints? Yeah, good. So when I push off on the leg, the pushing is almost like a spiral. So if I make a very dramatic movement, you can see how my legs turn. But instead of moving the legs, the foot, I actually turn inside with the muscles. So in order to make that work, I have to relax first. Keep all the joints loose. So the knee joints loose, the quad joints loose, tuck the tailbone in, and I turn just the waist. So, and easy, it's everybody knows how to do that if you turn your head. See, when I turn your head, you see how this part of the image not moving a whole lot. You see, turn, turn. Yes, that's it, that's it, that's it. Don't, if I see you do this, you're turning too much. You know, what am I turning? I'm turning my ankles, my knees, the whole hip. Try not to do that because the training here is to be able to use all the muscles in the whole leg. Yeah. So when I relax the joints, hip joint, knees, and ankles, I settle. You see, I sit a little bit lower and I push off on my leg and turn just a little bit. You see, it's a waist turn. Yes, that's it. Don't turn on the knees, Thomas. Let go. Let go of the quad. See, your quad is right now tense. So when you turn the whole assembly. When you turn the whole assembly, especially the case when you have felt the energy here, you will feel the energy tripping. Yeah, so relax the chest. Bounce on the quad. Bounce, bounce. Okay. So turn just a little bit. Look to your left. That's it. Center. And look to the right. Without, yes, that's it. You see the upper part of the body turn. When the upper part of the body turn, you see the elbows move slightly, right? Those are the markers, so to speak. Yeah. You see how the elbows move slightly, but I'm not turning the whole. See, this is turning the whole assembly. I'm turning and exercising just the joints here and the waist. There are two major joints you're working. And because you're just moving the waist and the quad, you actually get to exercise all the muscles in the whole leg. Yeah, settle in, all the joints are loose, breathe in, breathe out, and turn just a little bit. You see, I turn around and breathe in and turn a little bit. Yes, perfect, perfect. Now you feel control, right? If you work too hard and turn, you see how the whole body turns? That's not good because you will feel all this part tense. Yeah, you want to keep the energy nice and even in the middle of the body. When you do this, you feel the energy slowly settling in the dantian, right? Keeping the energy here, and I just turn a little bit to the left, right, center. Okay, so this is what Tony meant by push and turn. The advantage of that is now you have full control on which muscle you're moving. Yeah, the muscles you're trying to train are the waist muscles because when you turn the waist, allows you to move the energy in the tummy, and this is very good for like the entire abdominal cavity, all the organs there, right? So you're actually turning. Yes, you're working the core. That's it. You're working the core, not the hip and the knees and the joints. Yes, settle down, bouncy, relax, turn the core. So I can turn it in 2 steps, not turn all the way, right? So I turn, I center, I turn to the left, and I center, I turn to the right. So I'm going to turn with you. Anchor, whole body relax, and turn to the left, center, breathe in, breathe out. You see, just a little bit. So if I turn my head with the weights, I feel much better in control. Yeah. Yes. Good. How many people feel this part really relaxed? If you feel this part relaxed, you have done it. Because if you do this, the whole body is like tensing up. So you're coiling the lower part of the body. The gist of the exercise is to be able to coil the core. Tai Chi is a core exercise because the core, center of this core is your dantian. You use the energy to turn the core. You see, just turn. Good. Enough of the core. Let's move the hands. And breathe in, turn, push and turn. So when I turn, I actually stretch my arm, stretch in front until I feel the palm a little bit bloated. Yeah. When you feel the palms bloated, you've moved the energy to the palm. You see how red the hand is? Yeah. Turn the hand over and you see how red yours. I can see yours. And it's working. Good job. Close and open. Close and open. What are you talking about? Close and open the chest. Right? Yeah. Close half the chest. Relax. Open the chest and stretch out. Relax. Close. Push and turn. Very busy. So you don't have time to worry about other things. Okay, good. Keep the quad relaxed and you'll find yourself turning your waist. Once you turn your waist, you'll find you're actually working out the entire leg structure and the whole core becomes a full body exercise, not partial. Yes, good. And breathe in and breathe out. Push, 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 and relax. Push and turn the legs. Breathe in, push and turn the legs. Push out the arm. Excellent. You're expert on the left side. Let's do the right. And push up. And relax. And push in. And relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Turn. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn. Relax. Good. Both hands. Turn. Very good. So I don't see people turn the hip very much. Turn the waist, work on the waist and the whole leg structure and the core. Ah, good job. Good job. I can see you working the core. When you work the core, you start to feel the hands bloated because you're actually working the whole rest of the body. That's it. Turn, turn, turn. If you enter lower and lower like me, you'll find that you don't have the option of turning the entire structure. You see? Yeah. I'm now working out the whole body, including the core. You can work your eyeballs. It's good. Okay, done. Let go, let go. And breathe in and breathe out. Let go, let go. Yes, when you let go, you'll find all the energy start accumulating back to the dantian, and you feel very restful. Okay, how many people feel the core really warm? Good. You have to use your core. Why is it so important to use the core? And you think about martial arts and a push, I have really skinny arms. You can tell from the movement. If I incorporate the whole body, this strike becomes far more powerful because I'm pushing off the leg, the center. I'm engaging all the muscles from here to there, to there. So the push could be much more powerful in terms of martial art perspective. In terms of volume of exercise, I actually incur movement, close and open the chest, right? And you close and you open, yeah? You don't want to open that far. You want to open with control, right? And when you open and you sit, can you feel that hands bloated? Yes, you have moved the energy, and actually you have control and push off with the leg. Good. Think about push off with the leg as you work your Taiji form. Okay. Let energy and store. Okay, enough. So I'm gonna do the waist turn with you. Okay, bouncy, bouncy. You see the knees align with the toes. Good. Okay, I'm gonna turn. The hands are here. I turn to my left. As I turn to my left, I dig in. I can feel this part of my arm tightening and press against the knee. This part. Yeah. Okay, so I push and turn, push and turn. I push with the leg, turn the waist, and press down on the hand. The only part that is free and having a fun time, not working, is the upper hand. Yeah, relax. Good. And turn. The upper hand is relaxed, the lower hand press down. Press. Press. So which part of the 48 are you using? This basic exercise. It will be this. Yeah. Press. Press. And it would be this. Yeah. It's another version. I press down. Yeah. Remember this in the 48? Well, how do you use this? Put my leg behind the other guy. And as I turn, you see how? So I'm doing more on this side. You can see this part coming out. In reality, if this is a real person, I'll be doing this. You see how I edge the person over? So this is crowding, yeah. So if you look at it, without the chair, you'll see the body relax, sit, and expand. You see how I'm not going like this. I'm going full expansion. So this allows, I put this leg behind the person, and I got the person trapped between this leg and this arm. Yeah. So you have this in section 5, 6, and 7, right? Remember this move? Yeah. 5 and 6 especially. So this is the move. And then when you do this, you have these, right? Let me see. Press, yeah. So press, turn. So this is another version. Forward, right? You have this in Yilu. You also have this in 48. So the white 8, press towards the tail end, and after you ride the tiger, press. You see this? I'm using this to press down. So you got the guy pinned off of the body, trapped between the leg. You see, you press, turn, and press, right? Press, turn, and press. That is the application for this silk reeling. So one hand, the upper hand arm is relaxed. The lower arm is working hard. The elbow pressing against the leg and the waist. So the power of the press is the power of the core and the legs, right? Press and relax. Make sure you breathe in and out. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. So now I'm turning. From the side view, you see how I'm turning. What is it also training you to press on one side and relax on the other? Press. So my entire structure is lined up to press this elbow against here. And now I relax this part. You see how I relax and breathe in and breathe out and turn. One of the things that I've seen people do is when they turn, you see this hip comes up, that's not good. You know why? Because the energy trapped here. If you feel the energy here tight, you have done that. If you look at the mirror, you see this hip comes up, you have done that. Two reasons why it's not good, because when you press here, you have hunky here, your body weight pressed down, it's good, right? But when you press, you're actually using one half the body's strength. Yeah, I'm pressing and stick out the butt here. If I stick out the butt, I'm using one half, right? This entire half. Yeah, and I'm just using one half. But if I keep this level, and I'm actually using this leg too. You see, when you turn, remember, you're actually using this entire assembly. So press your, if you feel this leg actually sinking in and pressing in, you've done it right. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So of course the hip is going to go up and down a little bit, but not to the like this. The second reason why this is not as good an idea is, you see when this joint, you see how this joint is stiff and this joint is stiff, the knee, the energy doesn't pass this way, right? So one half of the body is nice and easy, the other one is tense. The other reason is, in terms of martial art ability, if this joint is closed, it will take me a while to settle down before I do. When I do anything with that side of the body, right? So you're now cutting off the possibilities of action for one half the body when you do this. Yeah, so keep the hip stable, turn the waist, think, breathe in, breathe out, think. So as you turn, you alternately tense and relax one side and the other. And you're also working your core. Can you feel it? Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Press, relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, enough. Does that work for you? Yes, good. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, capture and relax, reset. Okay, let's do some kicks. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Kick it. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Done. Collect energy and stop. Okay. And let's do the I'll cut the squatting and you can do it on your own time. So we have more time to work on the form. Good. Forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward, side to side. Shake it loose. Okay. And shake the Dantian. Go. Relax the shoulder. Very good, very good. Okay, take 1 minute break and we'll start the section 4, first posture, section 4. I'm still here. 1 minute. During this minute, you can ask questions.
Irene, I'm mostly going to watch the second part. I hurt my left foot, so I can't stand on that side. I can stand on 2 feet, but I can't just stand on my left foot. So I watch to help get the form, but I can't do it.
Okay, so I have free consultation every month, 15 minutes, and you haven't actually leveraged, huh? So when you feel better and you want me to watch your form, you set up some time with me, so you get the chance for me watching.
Okay, good. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Anyway, so that's why you won't see me moving around or just a little bit, but then I have to stop and sit down because
that's okay.
not good. Yeah.
I have a question about the waist exercise. When you do this and you emphasize the one press with core power is with half body, but the other one you relax. I kind of feel it's difficult. One side you have the weight like that, and then this side this hand supposed still relax.
Okay. It's actually the coordination. The tough part is the transition. So compare, let's say I have, adjust the body, you're in this position, starting position, right? If you press down here, very easy. Yeah, press down here. And you can see, don't twist the whole body, just turn. So the body, and you remember the suit reeling, there is a hip rotation. Yeah, the figure 8. The hip moves in sort of a figure 8 position because it allows you to just ease up and move the hip, right? So very often when you turn in this position, unless you are into throwing a person, you don't have a figure 8, but you still have a little bit of figure 8. Watch, you ease up before you throw. You don't come from here straight up and throw where you don't have that power, right? It's just like when you a slingshot, right? When you pull a pebble and sling, you actually pull back and you let go, right? Same idea. So in here, let's do one hand, press down and relax. Always relax. Press down and relax to make sure. So you push too hard on the upper body. See how the upper body turned too far? The action is here. So don't adjust too much and tense the upper body. That's usually what happens to a lot of people. Keep the chest relaxed. Chest relaxed. Yeah, good. Chest relaxed. The alignment is good. Press on one side. Breathe in, breathe out. Press. Yes, good. And now breathe in, breathe out. Turn and press. Okay. Focus on not just the elbow digging in, but feeling of sensation of the skin over here. When you press in this here, you see the body is actually spiraled. Yeah. So let me just get the action right. Yeah. Press. You see how I'm pressing here. I'm pressing there. So when I press with this part, the body has to turn. And I don't hook. Yeah. So I think the quad and ease over there. That's it. So the action, what is usually not described, is the action of the quad. So I see when you do this, your quad is stiff. Then the upper body makes it look like I'm working really hard, but you're not getting the full benefit of Taiji. Yeah. So ease up the quad, relax, bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, good. Pick up the arm and just turn and press. And relax. Try again. Turn and press. So what I feel is as soon as I relax, this is very comfortable. As I turn and relax, I actually feel I work out over here. Can you feel it? Yeah? Turn and press. You can do that when you sit. If you're not comfortable, your neck is hurting, you can turn and press, right? Turn and press. So when you turn and press, when you hear, you can feel this part. You see, I'm not doing this and totally turning the whole body. I'm turning and pressing down. Turning and pressing down. Turning. Yeah, good. So if you can do it easily, I'm pressing here. I don't begin. Yeah, I press. So that requires me to turn my waist, right? It's almost like this is really nice. I'm wiping my elbow, basically. Wipe. Yeah, can you see? When I do that, I actually work out the waist and this part. If you are standing, the part of the body you actually want would be here and relax. And breathe out in here and relax. So breathe in, breathe out, and turn and relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Can you see? Yeah, so this is the action. Yeah. Can you feel it? You feel this part tense and this part, you see the areas that you're working out. But how do you know the areas you're working out? Only after you relax. Relax, then I work. Yeah. Okay. Relax and turn and press and turn. I'm wiping the elbow off my pants. Yeah. Okay. Now you're tempted to move the other hand with it. That's it. So now your focus is on the downward hand, right? So this hand is hanging loose. You see. Okay, what is this hand doing? This hand is actually pressing. If I just do this, I don't use this half of the body as much, right? But if I engage this hand, watch. This is a black shirt, you can't see. So I'm actually folding the chest in. You see how I fold the chest? Fold. So when this hand comes down, and breathe in and out. So focus. So one side is the emphasis, this side. This hand is relaxed. But once you hold the chest up this way, then you would have the chest as you push down. This hand is up. This part of the chest is relaxed. So when you're pressing down, what are you using? Using the waist, right? Because you're turning. Using the legs. And the power is also include the chest, why the two hands are there to train, right? When I have this hand up here, you notice this side of the chest is relaxed. What happens if this side of the chest relaxed? I can press even lower. Yeah, I'm expanding the chest. Can you see that? And breathe in and breathe out. I'm keeping this arm here. So my chest is extending. Versus if you have intimate feeling with your energy, your energy, you feel this part tense if you do that, right? Yeah. So you don't have, however, if I do this, much easier. Yeah. Can you feel it? The action is in front, not twisted out to the side. Yeah. In front. And breathe in. And breathe out. Focus on one arm. So there is a primary arm, there's a secondary, right? The lower arm is the primary. Did I answer your question? Right?
Yeah, very helpful. Very helpful. Just need, I feel especially helpful is that you told us here in front here is relax because you inhale. And then when you press it down into that socket, cross socket, you exhale and that all help.
Yes.
I start to feel it, but I just need to practice like it. It's very natural. I'm still not natural.
It's okay. Make sure you move very slowly and know which part, okay? In the beginning, don't focus on the parts.
Uh-huh.
You focus on the parts and you're not used to moving the muscles.
Uh-huh.
You might be moving the wrong muscles.
Okay.
The rubber band example, the rubber band is cold, that taut already. Oh, the rubber band, right? So don't do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Relax and ease into it. get the general feel of the movement first.
Uh-huh.
Then work on the primary hand,
Ah,
relax. The secondary hand and relax. When you work on that, make sure you incorporate the breathing.
okay.
Once you breathe, you can feel you're doing the right, because this arm feels heavier and heavier, and this arm is stretching the chest, right?
Ah,
Good. So this arm is not going this way. This arm is just following,
ah,
supporting. So
okay.
now the chest is open. I'm stretching this way. I'm
Uh-huh.
going down. You see what this arm is doing? It's
Uh.
actually doing something. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Incorporate your breathing. Breathe in, breathe out when you press,
Ah,
and relax.
okay.
And then breathe in before you breathe out.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Question, huh?
Yes. When it comes to the waist turning and you are spread apart, and you are straight across.
No, it's actually figure eight.
Okay, but your foot stance is straight across, and you're keeping the qua and the lower part stationary.
The quad is not stationary. The quad,
Yes.
you see, the
Okay.
quad is relaxed. So
Okay.
the lower part, quad and below stationary.
Okay.
The structure, but not stationary as in tense and not moving.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
You remember you do this in the hip rotation, park the knees closer, and you remember this hip rotation is a figure eight.
yes.
Yeah. So when you do a figure eight, you're actually moving the hip joint, this hip joint and that part, and this hip joint and that part. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So instead of moving the hip joint, relax this part and move the waist.
So this is my problem.
Yeah.
Wait. In stances like the shoulder rotation where one foot is forward,
Mhm.
I cannot sense turning the waist. I'm sinking into the qua, but if you say turn the waist, I feel my hips are also turning when I have one foot forward.
Yes.
Is this wrong?
It is you're starting in the beginning of the journey. You're not there yet. Yeah.
Okay. Another beginner's question.
Yes. Not you in particular, and just for this action. You see, when I talk about this, if I talk about it in detail before, part of it the body cannot realize, the body cannot move in that way, right? So what I meant by the beginning of the journey is you're actually on the right track, but you only did half the job. Okay. So, sometimes when I talk about different movements, there is an entry version where I can kick this high, right? I can kick it high and I start you on this. It's that kind of a journey for that movement, not you in particular.
Okay.
We all are on a journey.
Okay.
I have plenty of things I need to work out. So I'm on that journey too. So for your question, watch. If I am, this is a bow stand. Can you see?
Yes.
If both quads are bouncing and I turn, it's okay because I'm relaxed. So instead of pushing very hard on the legs from day one, try not to do that. Get the body used to the movement. It's like when you learn how to swim, they take you to the edge of water and ooh, water is cold. Okay. Slowly ease it in. Yes. So ease your body in means the first thing you need to do is the quad needs to be relaxed. In your situation, one quad is not relaxed. The
Oh.
front needs to be relaxed. The training is actually be able to put weight on the back quad. That's why you have the body turn. You see, pushing forward is a kick and keeping this. But a lot of people, when they push forward, you see this part tense. That's what you did.
Okay.
This tense. So when you turn, you have to turn the hip, right? Because this part is locked down. You see how I have to turn the hip?
Okay.
sit.
Okay.
Bouncy, 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 and relax. It's actually, like I said, to control is what? It's not to control. Yes, you got, yeah, there you go. You not pull, not keep the body up straight. Let the quad take the weight change. Much better. You see, tense, relax the shoulder and go. When your chest is too tight, yes, and let go. Okay, so you have the other part, Tom. You see how the chest is tense? When the chest is tense, the quad tenses up. Okay, so when you bounce, you notice the chest is really loose. Put your hand here and feel this part loose. Yeah, feel it? Yes, good. You can feel this part bouncing, loose. The whole body is loose. Then I gently push forward. Cut off the word push. Turn. Yes. When you turn and not push, you automatically touch this part. Excuse me. You feel this part soft. You got it. Yeah. So you see how the chest, this shirt is not very easy to show, but you can see how, and relax. You see the chest, just let go. Yeah, let go, let go. You tense, let go. So the part that you wanted to work out is this. You remember this?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you do this, you lost it, right? All your power went up the chest. You're not striking anything here. Relax, right? So it's letting go. Yes. You see, when I let go, put both feet on the same ground as a horse stands. Breathe in, breathe out, and let go. If you put a hand here, you can feel this muscle just let go. When this muscle let go, the energy settles back to the dantian. And for health purposes, that's very good because you have a circulation of energy and in turn, the blood circulation, right? So, and let go. So let's do one half. Yeah? 10. And let go. And that's it. You see how the chest automatically soft now? Yeah. So if your hand is here, you see how when my elbow is here, it pushes off the chest. If I relax the elbow and just hang, let it hang. Yeah. And turn. Feel it? Yes. You can feel this part stretching out and the chest relax, and you felt like a piece of cake. You don't feel like, oh my God, I'm exerting. I am now fully tense. Let go, let go, let go. So the hardest lesson, at least in my experience, from our personal experience, is letting go in Tai Chi. Once you let go, you have full control. Meaning, once you let go, once you relax, you can move any muscle in your body. Yeah, you have full control. If you don't let go, the muscle has a mind of its own. You're not going to let go. How am I going to put them in their power? If not letting go.
Thank.
I have a
No.
this another question I have is not supposed to be answered today because we are getting late behind the time. However, I will preserve for next time you answer because today for the last two SRE forms involve the waist and the quad. Okay, all linked together. And then the next one will be just a hip rotation. Because we need to distinguish between the last two and the next one just hip. So next time, please just help us because I found that because even the hip still need the quad But then there's when you use the waist, you cannot use the hip. So I need you help us this time. I think everybody may not be very clear about. So next the Zoom class help us resolve this.
Let me give you a quick answer.
Okay.
After I give you the quick answer, this one for you is to figure out what the answer meant. Okay. You asked me, I'm exercising the waist and now I have to hold the hips straight. And what about when I have to turn the quad? Okay. The answer is focus on one at a time, which means that you alternately move the hip, you alternately relax the quad, allow you control the hip and the waist. It frees up the other parts of the body. So you have three parts you worry about. It's actually when you move, it's that entire assembly. It's the whole body. So the answer is you alternate between the focus of one of these items. The is the quad. Quad sits right next to the hip. Yeah. Okay. So the answer is you move in succession. You move with focus.
Okay, move with focus.
One and you relax the other. Like people go on vacation, right? Some people go on vacation to work really hard on other things. That's also a vacation. That's along the same vein in terms of answer. So for next week, I usually have a reeling focus small segment. In that focus segment, I will help you work out the difference across these three. Work one specially, work the other specially, and how to tie it. Remind me. Okay.
Thank you.
And hope everybody. And then I get the answer and see.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Let's get started on section 4. Okay. The time is running out. So if we're gonna do 5, 6, 7, 8, I will just take one posture out of section 4. Section 4 starts with what? Dongpan. Okay, you look at section 4 is the first page, right? Yeah. And it starts with entrench and hold the center. Okay, let's start with the end of section 3. Okay. Okay. It's funny though. Section 4 starts with number 19, right? And then section 3, end of section 3 is said, step back and press with the elbow. Which is what we worked really hard. So we're head on. Okay. So press, step back and press with the elbow. Okay, the one before that is what was trying to trigger. Okay. Okay, press. Okay. So okay. You remember there is one you press the elbow out, press in front. So right. Let's do a step back. Yeah. Okay. Start with an equivalent. Okay, from here, push down, open. Okay, press under the elbow. Right. Actually, two movements before section 4. Press. Weight in the back. Yeah. So weight in the back is like the Santi posture, right? Weight in the back. Good. Transition to press the elbow. Turn. Press. And press forward. Okay. So this is the part when you change the weight to the front. Try again. From here, open, this under the elbow, right? This is section 3. I think the second last posture is section 3. Right, yeah. And press. Step back, remember. HunYuan has only 3 steps in the step back. In Xinjia and Laojia, the weight is in front. In HunYuan, the step back weight is in the back. So if I do this, you can see, press under the elbow, right? Yeah. Press under the elbow. So you see this is a fist.
This.
Yeah. Okay. And step back, roll back, press. Weight is in the back. So this one, weight is in the back, is the Santi posture, right? Yeah. 2 posture before you in section 3. And another one. Okay, so the left foot in front and the weight is in the back. So this one is the ending posture, second to the last ending posture, section 3. And then the hand forward, throw, right? And now, and step back. We change to the front and front, and wrap. Yeah. So this is the ending posture in section 3. Okay. 中盘 is section 4, starting posture. The last part is, this is in front, weight in front, you press, right? Okay. Sky, this is Pang. Earth, human. So 天地人 in Chinese, that means this heaven, earth, and man, right? So from here, weight in front, sting on the quad, Pang is heaven, right? Move the hands up, earth, man, strike, yeah, strike. That's the beginning of 中盘. Chop, open. Yeah, okay, so side view. From here, press, weight in front. Heaven, there's a Pang. This is Irene. Turn. So strike. So the hand, strike. So it's like back on the face, right? Right. Yeah. So somebody got the hand in front, you chop. Okay, then open. So the ending posture in section 4, the first posture, 中盘, is here. Yeah, weight in front and here. Can you see? This hand is to grab the wrist. That's why the shape of the hand is like this. Can you see? Shape the hand like this. This is pull, yeah. So I got the guy's hand on one side, grab, and then push, yeah. Good. So that's the ending posture. So it's almost like a leg, right? Yeah, the weight, yeah. Okay, try again. So the hand from this position, wrap the hand around and press. Yeah, okay, good. Heaven, earth. So palm, moon, strike, earth, right? So over here, and you can see better. Okay, forward. Heaven, earth, man. So strike here. The guy, you got my hand here. I chop the hand, advance, and press another, and I open. That's it. So this hand, you see, is higher. So you sink the quad. You see how the quad works in a lot of ways, yeah? You sink the quad, then you have control. Yeah, the hands are in front. This hand is at shoulder level and above. This hand at waist level. Yes. Good. Try again. I think this angle is good. Press. Right, weight in front. Relax. Pump. Right. This is pull. Right. Turn 90 degrees. Strike. Strike. You got my hand now. Chop your hand off and open. And step again. So I'm going to step back a little bit so you can see. Forward. Okay. Pump. You. Strike. So now 90 degrees. Strike. You got this hand. I chop the hand off. I chop the hand off. And then advance. Open. And now I grab you. So the idea is the side view of the second half, right? Strike. This is man, like heaven, earth, man. Man. I strike you. You got my hand. I come close. Chop the hand off. Hold the hand off. And do a shoulder strike on that. Yeah. And now I do a real rep. So this is the ending posture of Zhongpan. So hold is called entrenched and hold the center. I now got you right in front of my center. This one grabs the wrist, this one grabs the other hand. Yeah? Make sense? Do one more. Wrap, press, right? So this is the ending posture in section 3. And the name for the ending posture is number 18. It's called step back and pressure and press with the elbow, right? Step back and press with the elbow. Good. Heaven, earth, hold down. Strike. You got my hand. I advance, chop, and strike. Yeah. Everybody good? Okay. The hand, notice this hand is not here, right? The hand is in front. This hand is high. You see how the body is balanced? Yeah, good. So from the side view, you can see how the body is balanced. You see? Yeah. And this hand is here. Shoulder, a little bit above shoulder. This one is waist level and not too low. So you take the person and you stretch, basically. Yeah? Okay, good. So one more. So we have 10 minutes left. Let's try to section 5, 6, 7, 8. One time. Yeah? So we get to review. Or do you want to practice this posture a little bit more? Who wants to practice this posture a little bit more? Everybody good? Okay, let's do 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Section 5 starts with kick with the right heel. End of section 4 is whirling kick. Okay. Here. You remember this? Yeah. Protect, back up. Oh, it's the left thing. Okay. Protect. Throw. Protect, back up. So the guy hit the head, I back up. Okay, pick up. Kick with right heel, right? Land. Open. And turn, settle the quad, and strike. Relax. Punch. Relax. Draw the bow. Yeah. Relax. Forward shoulder strike. Back shoulder strike. Strike to the front. And okay, after strike. Protect the head. So after strike, you can do this and pick up, turn 90 degrees, and raise the head and push the mountain. Everybody there? Yeah?
No foot.
Yeah. Push the mountain, relax, right? Pump and step forward trick. Pump and move, backward trick. Jiggle. Get ready, pump, move, arm. Knee, forward, and chin straight forward. Stop stepping on the back leg. Pick up. Strike. Strike. Yeah. The second strike is an angle kick, right? Step. Strike the groin. Turn around. Turn another circle so you settle your structure. Elbow strike. Go in. Step out. Go in. And relax. Draw. And split. Forward. Golden rooster on the right, pump on the left, throw. Golden rooster on the left, close, turn 90 degrees, open, adjust. When I open, watch this foot. You see how this foot adjusts? And now I have another one. Okay, if you need more time, after I do this, I open. You see, I adjust my left foot. And I give it another circle so my quad is relaxed. Yeah, you see Tony do that. So you hold the hand and the legs together and you're ready for single lotus, right? Yeah, okay. Here's another press. Yeah, good. 1/2 of the figure 8 turns. Ready? Groin punch. Intercept. Pick up. Okay. Groin punch. Open the left. Pick up. Pop the horse's mane. The other side, pop the horse's mane on the left. So that ends section 6, right? Intercept. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross the back leg, land, unwind. Again, 1, 2, 3. Cross hands and feet, open. Hands and feet, step up, elbow strike. Now you have high back horse. Okay, because this is based on Sinja, we have a Dantian rotation, right? G, open, close, step in, press, kick, open, close, press, kick with the left. After you finish kicking with the left palm and move, settle, press. And now you have another throw, right? This time I kick left. Protect the groin, protect the head if I back off with the heel. Pump and move. And now, what is it? Linking pro cannon. Weight in the back, weight in the front. Chan, open the left foot, press forward. Monkey 8, search for the foot. You're pressing, your foot really work pays off in many places. Turn around. Tuck the left foot in. Ready. Okay. Forward. Forward. Open. Straight. Rocketing dragon. Step up. 7 stops. Push. So this is a sweep. Land. Another one. Yes. Very good news. To the right. Pivot. Right the tiger. Press. Forward. Double can. Good. Step forward. Relax. All right, on the dot. Pretty good. Section. So we done one posture. Section 4. We connected 3 and 4. And then we did 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, have fun. And don't forget the homework.
Thank you, Irene.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.